We welcome you to Major League Spleef opening week on MBN, presented by Clipper Airlines. Today we are in Sakar as San Ostend is about to take on the city-state of Kitania in a home and away two-game set. We are just about ready to get this series underway. Not Short 925 with you, and we will be underway in moments.
The match will begin in 10 seconds. Start at the sound of the tone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start playing. The match has started. There are 7 minutes remaining.
So away they go. I'll be being backed into a starting position, but he's able to get away, obviously, on the big Zakar Diamondplex field. These two sitting in similar spots in the standings. Kitania with 11 points in 6 games, and in 6 games San Ostend with 9. Just coming off a sweep against a 8-0 sweep against Cardinal Bay. About 5:30 left. So awaiting the first point. It's hard to tell who's trying to be the aggressor in this one. Both playing pretty mixed game. And Obi will island, and that will be a reset.
There are 5 minutes remaining.
Away they go again for round 2. Both digging a continuous trench around the west side, and now they move over to the other side. Now Kitty makes a move over, trying to get on the board. Obi in a tough spot, and he's going to have to reset. Still not there, and there we go. A reset. And we are still scoreless as we are now at the halfway point of this first match. The countdown in chat, and there we go. Obi digs first. Kitty crosses over the trench.
There are 3 minutes remaining.
We cross the 3-minute mark. Kitania making the Shovelers Cup final last year. looking for redemption this season. In a tough spot here is a close call for him. Makes an offensive move. Obi trying to dig the ground out from under him. And nothing from that. Continue the offensive push. And Obi just trying to hold his ground. And he's cutting himself off again. Okay, he nearly dug out in his attempt to island. He's still not islanded yet. Kitty tries to grab him off that last block, and it's not successful. And we will... And another island, and now... Under 2 minutes to play, and still a scoreless game. And the 3, 2, 1, and go. And again, Obi makes the first dig of this round. Be our first overtime game we've seen on MBN this season. Obi making the offensive move, and it won't end up bearing any fruit.
There is 1 minute remaining.
And now under a minute left in regulation. Neither of which at this stage of the game really wants to end up falling, so they're being cautiously offensive. Now into a much more untouched part of the field, and the trench dug once again.
There are 30 seconds remaining.
Under 30 to go in regulation. Looks like we'll be going into a scoreless overtime. A competitive game 1 here from Zakar. No team has been... Nobody's fallen yet. Both been perfect. And he's making an aggressive finish in the last 10 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
And that is regulation.
The main portion of the match has ended. Overtime will begin in 20 seconds. If you wish to take a break before overtime, pause the video now. Overtime will begin in 10 seconds. Start at the sound of the tone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start playing. Overtime has started. The match will end when the next point is scored, or in 3 minutes, whichever comes first.
So sudden death. Overtime here. In a scoreless match so far. Obi carving out a lot of the field there to start. Kitty just trying to catch up. He just continues to carve out a trench. Kitty starts to dig, and now Obi runs. And Obi looking to just try and take the point and leave at this point, not letting any offensive moves happen, in a very close call both sides there.
At most 2 minutes remaining.
2 minutes remain in overtime. Nobody has fallen. Again, it is still scoreless here in Zakar. A lot of stalematy matches happen here, and Kitty falls, and San Ostend takes game 1 in overtime. A bad move there halfway through overtime brings the win to San Ostend, and they pick up 2 points on the road in OT. Coming up, Game 2. Will there be more on the scoreboard for us? We'll find out after this.
You got to move if you're ready or not. Give it all that you got. Turn it up now. You got to move.
We welcome you back. Major League Spleef opening week on MBN presented by Clipper Airlines. We just had an overtime 1-0 result in favor of San Ostend, and now they play on their much smaller home field against Kitania, looking for the sweep.
The match will begin in 10 seconds. Start at the sound of the tone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start playing. The match has started.
And away they go as the sun sets over San Ostend. As we will see whether the smaller field commits to a higher scoring affair here. After a scoreless regulation and halfway through overtime, San Ostend came out with a victory. And picked up 2 points. And they are now tied in points at 11 each. And Obiwell Island and a field reset. Winner of this game pulls ahead in the standings. As just now has a minute gone by in this second game. Obi nearly falling, and down he goes, and Kitania takes the first point of Game 2. 5.5 left. Now, St. Ostend facing their first deficit of this series. And he falls again. 2-0 Kitania.
There are 5 minutes remaining.
2 minutes gone by in regulation. Kitania on a hot streak now. For how many times anybody has fallen in this series, it's pretty remarkable. And Obiwell Island trying to speed up the pace, and there it is. 4 minutes left. And it is now, we are swiftly approaching the halfway point of this match in regulation. Obi driving in, and he falls again! And now it's match point for Kitania as we are now halfway through regulation time. Here they go again. Nearly falls on the jump over. That's very small space there. And the slap, and it's over. City State of Kitania avenges their overtime loss in a 4-0 win at San Ostend.
There are 3 minutes remaining.
Well, city-state of Kitania. Now 4-1-0-2 so far, and they are now at 14 points, one regulation win behind Utopia. Still 5th place behind, way behind league-leading East End at 40. That'll do it from San Ostend. For everyone involved in today's broadcast, I'm Not Shorter 925. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you again soon for more Major League Spleef on NBN.